I'm out for the day at the William Root House. William Root was a doctor back in the day here in Marietta, Georgia. And I'm kind of like trying to find out exactly what significant part that the African American played in this William Root House. So it's a plaque here on the side that will tell you a little bit about it. And I'm gonna kind of like switch my camera around a little bit so I can see this plaque. And this plaque here actually tell me that African American at the Root House, 1860, 45% of the population of Marietta was enslaved. There was 4 enslaved persons at the Root property. There was 2 men, 2 women ranging the age of 35 to 73. There was a separate dwelling for these individuals noted in 1860 federal census. Research revealed that 2 of these individuals may have been Larry Burge and L.A. Blake. The record indicates that of the possible enslaved individual of the Root House, Mr. Burge moved north to Bartow County by 1867, but Mrs. Burke remained at the domestic worker living at the Root family address. After the Civil War, many blacks residents of Cobb County lived and worked in the farm tenancy or as domestic employees. Jobs outside of the domestic realm and agriculture include work at a Grumpy Share Company, McNeil Monument Company, and a Clover Machine Work, which employed black laborers after the Civil War. William Root House was constructed for local merchants and druggist William Root and his wife Hannah in 1845. It was originally located in the corner of Church and Lemon Street. The extended family of 11 and 4 enslaved persons raised an original Root House property. During the Civil War, the Root family relocated to Washington, Georgia. United States Army troops occupied Marietta on July 3, 1864. Local oral tradition hold that due to its proximity to a war hospital, the Root House became a temporary residence for Union surgeons, likely sparing a home for destruction. The Root family returned to Marietta on July 15, 1865. The family found the house intact even though many buildings in the city was destroyed. The Root family continued to live in the house until 1886. The house was moved to this location in 1888. So that's the story of this site called the Root House. You transplant, all right? So tell me about what makes you transplant to Marietta. What's your experience in Marietta?
We went to school here, so that's about it. There's nothing much to it. It's a better city than us, and this is pretty cool. Yeah, besides that, yeah, this what they have in here is pretty cool.
So they have what we call a food court, and that's where most of the visitors come in and check out once they traversing through the street, right? This place here, Marietta, Georgia. It's on the crest of this Cobb County. It's the capital of Cobb County. They call it Marietta, Georgia. And this happens to be the weekend of Memorial Day. And I'm going out to the city to see exactly what's taking place in this city called Marietta, Georgia. So come with me as I traverse into this city and see what I can find in this beautiful city called Marietta, Georgia. This is one of the places I ran into in Marietta. It's called the Marietta Welcome Center is across the street. This is one of the trains, locomotive. They used to come through the city. So I'm in Marietta, Georgia, experiencing all the beauty of what Marietta have to offer. So it's a good place to be, Marietta, Georgia. I'm gonna spin my camera around a little bit here. The narrow handle wall. There's no train coming now, so I want to see if I can. But anyway, here's the Welcome Center here in Marietta, Georgia. My picture's a little bit dark, but there's a Welcome Center here. And I'm trying to capture some of the flowers and some of the stuff that line this area. So, Marietta, Georgia. This is why people come out today. They come out to actually participate in this avenue here, like we call the Mediterranean cafe style. So they're here having a beautiful time here in Marietta, downtown Marietta. So that's what I do. I capture the essence of people as they move through this particular beautiful city called Marietta, Georgia. It's pretty. You just gotta come out and see it. This is some of the pedestrian passing through Marietta, Georgia. Across the street is and what I like is that beautiful caveat here of not only the street or the walkway that heading. Yeah, something different down there. Today is Memorial Day, and it's quite different. It's quite different because people is out celebrating it to the sense they're honoring those that actually gave their life, and they're coming out for social here in this beautiful city called Marietta, Georgia. And that's what I like. I like to see people out enjoy the essence of the city. So that's what I call the Mediterranean style setting here in Marietta. The parks across the street. People out today having a good time here in the square here in Marietta. This actually is downtown Marietta. It's downtown Marietta, and it happens to be Memorial Day today, and most people out here enjoying all this ambient. The park is jubilant. They're actually having their fun. We got what kind of dog is that? Great Dane. Wow. Yeah, bring it over here. This is my friend here, Great Dane, here in Marietta, Georgia. Nice Memorial Day. All right, thanks. All right, same here. Yeah, big dog, Great Dane. And Marietta, Georgia. It's interesting because most people out here today because they want to partake of all this beauty that Marietta has to offer. And if you ever come down to the capital of Cobb County, come down this we call the Mediterranean style walkway here in Marietta. I'm out today because it's Memorial Day. So come and enjoy Memorial Day in Marietta, Georgia. Marietta, Georgia, my place. It's some place you want to say is I've been to. I check out for this Memorial Day, and people seem like they're coming from all over the world, all over Cobb, or maybe Georgia to come to the small town called Marietta, Georgia, and I'm fascinated about it, you know. People traveling, they're enjoying life here in Marietta. So I'm gonna switch my camera here around and capture people as they come across what we call it. I call the runway. So this is a runway here in Marietta, Georgia. And people actually coming across here and enjoying all the ambience of Marietta, Georgia. Marietta, Georgia is so how you doing, my man? You doing all right? Okay. So this is, I gotta capture that something different over there. So it's a Memorial Day celebration down here in Cobb County. So I'm gonna ask a question. What does Memorial Day mean to you? It's interesting to find out how people, excuse me, what does Memorial Day mean to you? What does it mean? Why you celebrate it?
Like I celebrate?
Yeah.
Memorial Day?
Yeah.
Memorial Day is about those who fought for our country and lost their lives.
What was the inception of Memorial Day? How it came about as a holiday?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't? Okay, thanks. All right. Memorial Day. So what does Memorial Day mean to you? What does it mean to you?
This is recorded?
No, I'm the camera's
Just asking?
yeah, I'm just asking a question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The camera's pointing in that direction.
Oh, okay. I saw the camera earlier and I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, am I on the news?
No. I want a snapshot of what it meant to you.
It means appreciating people's service for our country.
Okay.
My dad was in the Air Force.
He was in the Air Force. You know, the second person I met, that family was in the Air Force. I was in the Navy, right?
Really? Oh,
And that was actually cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Air Force is the cream of the crop. They always take you out of high school with a high IQ.
I'm biased, but
Yeah, and the Navy, then the Navy is second. Because you can't get through any of them unless you actually, in boot camp, unless you pass these rigorous tests.
Yeah, go on.
Scholastic tests.
Yeah.
So that's what it meant to you, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know the inception of Memorial Day, how it came about. You have no idea.
I guess not. I know what we're celebrating. I mean, not celebrating. I know what we're like memorializing.
But this is what I discovered, right? After the Civil War, there were so many, what we call them, widowers on both sides. So they want to set up a day to remember all those that fought. It doesn't matter if the guys fought in opposite. They just want to remember the fallen. And so they combine all of that for all the people actually fought in no matter what war it was. But they came up with an inception to remember all the Union soldiers, all the Confederate soldiers, because there was a lot of widows, women, single women that lost their husband. So somebody came up with the idea, this is a way to honor them. So that's how Memorial Day got started.
What are you doing out here today?
Well, what I'm doing out here, I'm from the Virgin Islands, right? And I'm sort of like writing my memoir and all the places I've been in the world.
Okay.
And capturing the essence of the moment. This moment will be not tomorrow. This moment is today.
Okay.
So I can come down here, but this moment is not going to be the same.
Writing a memoir?
Yeah, it ain't going to be the same because you may not be here.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the whole concept of going into small town America and engaging who?
Yeah.
The people that I found were in small town America and have a, kind of discussion with them.
So today you're asking about Memorial Day. What
Yeah,
else
because-
do you go around and ask about? Just anything that's happening?
Yeah. So some people, sometimes I'm seeking knowledge too. You understand?
Yeah.
And I do my research before I come to this small city, right?
Yeah.
So when I ask someone about the inception of Marietta, an indigenous person, I have an idea. of what it's like, or how it was formed. It was named after a daughter of a planter or aristocrat, and he named this city after he called his wife Marietta. Yeah, if you go there's a plaque on the side there. Yeah, and over there's one there and there's one over there. And what's unique about Marietta is artistic town.
Yeah.
It's some place where sometimes it's a lot of photo shoot. People do commercial here.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it fascinating to me.
Yeah.
You understand? Anyway, nice meeting you.
Yeah. Nice meeting you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Yeah, same here. So here's Marietta, Georgia, on the crest of what we call crest of the hill here in Marietta, Georgia. Lots of people here today. They actually participate in this beautiful thing called Memorial Day here. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but that's how it is here in Marietta, Georgia today. This guy here must have been one of the founders of Marietta. So I'm showcasing Marietta today in a special way because you come out and you see it and you want to be part of it. So some people are shy, but it's good to have a good conversation about Marietta, Georgia. So this flag here, flying in the square of Marietta, Georgia, and it's Memorial Day, so I'm capturing them because it means a lot to me to be able to come down to Marietta and have this beauty of Marietta Square. So I'm gonna ask this guy here. So you from Marietta? You from Marietta?
No.
Oh no, you're not? Okay, alright. So she's shy. She is shy. But anyway, this is Marietta, Georgia. Marietta, Georgia is one of the beautiful places you can come and take pictures of. People actually try to run away from the essence of what Marietta, Georgia is about. But it's about freedom. It's about knowing that you can come out and participate in a beautiful place and have a true understanding of the sacrifice that was made by the soldiers in order to make this possible. So yeah, it's a sacrifice that was made by the soldiers in order to make this possible. So I feel good to know that I can come out to Marietta today and shoot these videos and participate in this function here in Marietta, Georgia. It's another vantage point of Marietta, Georgia that I'm showcasing today. It's a beautiful little patriotic town where people come out and they walk the dog, they engage, they have opportunity to meet others that they never met before, but they're remembering the sacrifice. So I'm down here soaking up all of this today in Marietta, Georgia. Why do we come to this beautiful city called Marietta? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it says, I'm in Marietta, Georgia today. This is what we call the Russell and Atlanta Road here in Marietta. Beautiful family there traversing across the street here. And I hope that they come across because I want to actually have them in my photo shoot here in this town. Oh. called Marietta. So Marietta is one of those cities that you want to go ahead. You want to be part of. So my whole concept is to capture those that come here, and so in a sense I can actually say that I've been in Marietta, because Marietta is a beautiful little town here that you want to be part of, you know what I'm saying? So we are capturing all the people here as I walk through this beautiful city called Marietta, Georgia. It's great to know that you can capture them in this city. So I'm gonna switch my camera around. That must be the back, but beautiful city here. Beautiful people here in Marietta, Georgia. You don't even know, but there are beautiful people here in this city. Capitol building here of Marietta is right here. It's called the Cobb County government here in Marietta, Georgia. And I happen to be capturing all of this today. Across the street is called the Local Service Breakfast. So I'm gonna switch my camera around here, and I'm gonna see if I can capture the essence of Marietta, Georgia. See, Marietta, Georgia is a place that you want to come out and see. You want to capture it as you see it from this perspective, you know, because lots of times people here traversing through this place and they're doing great things in this city. So I'm gonna showcase Marietta from this angle here and capture some of the pedestrians walking across the street here in the little park here we call Marietta, Georgia. It's a festive day today. It's a Memorial Day weekend, and people out today. This is what we call the Strand Theater here in downtown Marietta. It's always nice to come out and get a glimpse of what the flavor of the city looks like. The flavor is a nice little metropolitan town on the crest of Atlanta, north of Atlanta, and people come out and have all this great time here. Strand Theater seems to be one of those old theaters that was here for a long time. Maybe it was the inception of the city, I'm not sure, but it's different, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm capturing it. And I'm gonna switch my camera around here. I wanna see the crescent of the city itself here. I mean the park itself. What's the name of this park?
It's called Glover Park.
Who?
Glover.
Glover. And it has a meaning to behind Glover, right?
There was a man named Glover.
And how did he contribute to Marietta?
He may have been the mayor. There's actually a statue in the park.
Yeah.
And there's a plaque on it.
Mm-hmm.
It probably says what he was about.
Okay. But you don't know from a historical perspective what he was about? No, you don't know. Okay. He was a mayor, long-time mayor. Okay, well that's interesting, you know, because I never knew what a park's name. It's called Glover's Park here in Marietta. All right, thanks. I'm at the crest of downtown Marietta by the Strand Theater, and I'm trying to capture the essence of the city. I would say the essence of the city is tourism. Today happened to be the weekend of Memorial Day, and people traversing through the city and having a great time, knowing that tomorrow is that big day, but they want to see what Marietta is about, and that's exactly what I'm trying to find out, what Marietta is about. And across there, I discovered it's called the Clover's Park here in Marietta. So Marietta is a unique little town. It has a lot of distinctive beauty to it. People traverse through it because they want someplace different to come to. So they happen to come to Marietta and be part of all of this. So I'm happy to know that I'm part of this here also in Marietta, Georgia. So I'm gonna walk down the street here, see what I can capture. I always want to capture Marietta from this perspective. And it's a beautiful place downtown. You want to see Marietta. This thing here on the wall is a representation of what? It's saying that it's a birdhouse. Oh, courtesy of Cobb Museum of Art, Clark Birdfest 2022. So we see here we have pictures on the wall, and they are depicting something unique here in the city of Marietta, Georgia. And I'm out here capturing it because it's one of those places that you want to be part of in Marietta, Georgia. You can actually do that? What make you come up with this idea, man? YouTube? Oh, you do anything for YouTube? Yeah. Man, that's unique, man. I got a channel, so I'm gonna put you on there too. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's good, man. I like that. I like that. I love that. Well, that's a great, man. That's great. That's great. See the things that we call the boardwalk or the Mediterranean style cafe here in Marietta. And I'm capturing all the essence of this particular city. It's a unique city. They have Grand Theater over there, and then they have what we call the all the other amenities that's there in Marietta, Georgia. So I'm downtown Marietta. I don't want to get knocked over, but I'm here in the midst of the city, capturing all the amenity of what Marietta have to offer. And that guy's the plant there, and I'm capturing all the people as they walk by here in Marietta, Georgia. It's quite a different place to be, and you need to come out and see it because right there's the theater, music's on the square. And you come out, you can't help but see it yourself. So what's your name, man? What's your name?
Pleasure.
Who? Pleasure. You know, I know a guy named Pusher.
Oh, really?
And you're Pleasure. All right, man. Pleasure. Pleasure in the formation of a plant here. And what street is this? Marietta Street here in downtown Marietta. You never know what you're going to find when you come to this particular city. There's also something unique that you want to capture, and this happens to be one of them here in this particular city. All right, great day today. City of Marietta, Georgia. I'm going to capture myself in the mix of this. There we go. You never know what you're going to run into in this city, really. Actually, you never know. So that's why I'm out here. I'm capturing a moment of time here in the city of Marietta, capturing the essence of time, of people and things, and see how the plant come out of the walkway and capture all this beauty here in the city of Marietta, Georgia. So that's what makes it unique, man. Come out and participate and have fun in this beautiful city called Marietta, Georgia. I'm getting ready to mosey back to Powder Spring and see what I can find in Powder Spring, Georgia. It's a beautiful lady coming down here. All right. You're from Atlanta, right? Oh, I could tell. You know that? Michigan?
Huh?
From Detroit, Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful city. One of the most brick city I've ever seen is in Detroit. Marietta. Great train town. Dallas?
Yes.
Beautiful little historical town. I've been through Dallas. That's where I got a kind of college. They got a college there, right? No college? Yeah, but there's one there. In Dallas, downtown.
I lived here for 5 years.
Oh, so you're not indigenous. You're not indigenous. So you just came like me. You just came.
Yeah, just came.
You're transplant. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Originally from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Where?
Tennessee.
What's the name of it?
Murfreesboro.
I came through there. You know how I got there? I went to Knoxville. And I went all the way to Pigeon Forge. And I came back. I was through the national park and come back around a lot of little forgotten town, right? And I kept following the road, and it brought me through that city, Tennessee, and it dumped me out into 40 and 75. So that's how I know about that town. It's a little town, an enclave there by itself. It's one of those rustic towns that grew up on the I guess the inception of it maybe before the Civil War. I don't know what put it on the map. What put it on the map?
I'm not too sure, actually, because I'm not into history that much.
Right here in the garden. I'm right here in the garden in Cobb County. Beautiful flowers here in this garden. And I happen to come through here and capture the essence of this beautiful garden here in Cobb County, Georgia, right off of the Park Street here in Marietta, Georgia. Today's Memorial Day, so pick one of these flowers, put it in someone else's grave to establish your gratefulness, being able to say. Right here's a little primitive church in my background here that reflect one of the early settlers' church. I think it's about a 50 square foot building, and they had the opportunity to come and worship here in this small town called Marietta with the inception of the city. So this is Marietta, Georgia, Methodist compound here.